Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the PWRL Budweiser Retro Series. We are at Darlington for the 6th race of the season, and one of the bigger races of the season, the Southern 500. Before we get going, of course, as a refresher, James King in the 25 and Michael Norman in the 28 are in their last races. Those drivers will be out of their cars after this race. Kyle Cisnowski will take over the 28, while the 25 will be open. Anyway, here is your top 10 starting lineup. Eric Austin's got the pole for today's race. That's going to put him in the shootout next season. And starting next to him is Peter Saviano. Can he finally have some good luck? Row 2, Rob Thomas and the aforementioned James King. Row 3, Seth Cole and Forster Kenoy with an awesome qualifying effort. Row 4, Thomas McGook and the other aforementioned driver, Michael Norman. And the final, and rounding out the top 10 is Josh Cullen and James Qualls. So we got 42 drivers looking to go racing here at one of the major tracks in the series. Meanwhile, here is the rest of the starting lineup.
And had a good time today. Make it happen again, my friend. Next up here. You're ready to rock and roll. Good luck to you guys on pit road down there today.
Well, we're getting ready to go racing at Darlington. There was just some radio chat. That was some radio chatter for the 4 team. That is Rob Thomas driving for Morgan McClure. Pace car dives for pit road. And the season 1 running of the Southern 500 is green. Who will win one of the bigger races of the season? Eric Austin gets a great start and will get the lead off of turn number 1. Here's a look at the rest of the field. One of the toughest tracks on the circuit. On a beginning note, here's your points leader Tony Blazer. He is going backwards. Forster Kenoy also is going backwards. Back up to the front. Eric Austin's still leading, but Rob Thomas is trying to chase him down. Rob Thomas is getting faster laps than Eric Austin. Oh, Rob Thomas did not get a good run off of turns 3 and 4. And Eric Austin continues to lead. Peter Saviano now goes for 2nd place, and he just went right by the 4. That's one of the themes of this track. If you go in that high lane, you're gonna lose some spots. Now Rob Thomas has got to work hard to catch back up to Eric Austin. And there you go. He is just breaking away from Seth Cole. Rob Thomas does appear to have a very good car, but just not the best it can be right now. Peter Saviano is much faster than Eric. Is faster than Eric Austin. I mean. Fastest lap of the race currently goes to Josh Colin. He was 6th last time by. He is still 6th. Peter Saviano trying to find a way around Eric Austin. Can't do it right now. Just cannot seem to find a way around that number 9 Coors Light Ford Thunderbird right now. It'll happen. I'm gonna have a little. Let's do a little flyby here. When it comes to this camera, we're gonna do a flyby. Here we go. And Peter Saviano is starting to drop back. Eric Austin showing everyone what he's made of right now when he's not having bad luck. He has so far led every lap, but of course, there will be pit stops. Saviano now has pressure from Rob Thomas. Ooh, Seth Cole needs to go down to that inside line in order to block Thomas Mikacook, who is so far having a good run. This is what he needed. Also, points leader Tony Blazer running a solid 11th place. This is what he needs to maintain keep his points lead. Just solid, consistent run. Just solid runs. He doesn't have to be 100% week in, week out. He has to be super fast. Bernie Ward is all the way back in 20th place. And back in 22nd, we got Aaron Williams, Evan Gattuso 23rd, and Ben Ward 24th. Some very good drivers in the back of the field. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, there's problems. Caution's out. Is it? Yes, caution has come out. Eric Austin will lead them back to the line. Peter Saviano 2nd, Rob Thomas 3rd, and James King is 4th. This is James King's last race. I know he would love to win it. Well, we're under caution for the first time today. Let's take a look at what happened. Alright, here's what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. Watch Samuel McDonald, the Daytona 500 champion in a slim, fast Chevy. He's gonna hit the wall and bounce off of Toby Sanford. He's gonna hit the wall again, bounce into Zach Austin. He's gonna go sideways, but is gonna save it. But that's not where the big issues are. Watch Tyler Manson. He's gonna have some explaining to do because he's got some explaining to do because he's gonna wreck his Richard Jackson teammate Joshua Caloni. There's Tracy Moore going around. Mason Wood having more problems. That's basically all that happened in this caution. So we'll see you back for the restart. We are gonna go back to green flag racing on lap number 15 of 56. No drivers out of the race after that last caution. Here is your running order. Eric Austin is 1st. Rob Thomas is 2nd. James King is 3rd. Michael Norman 4th. Josh Colin 5th. 6th is Seth Cole. 7th is Vivian Reynolds. 8th, Rhett Yates. 9th, Thomas Mikacook. 10th is Dion Scott. 11th is James Qualls. 12th, Jack Dayton. 13th, points leader Tony Blazer. 14th, Joseph Clark. 15th, Peter Saviano. There must have been pit stops. 16th, Forster Kenoy. 17th, Ben Paul. 18th, Emilio Navarre. 19th, Corey O'Malley. 20th is Evan Gattuso. 21st, Aaron Williams. 22nd, Ben Ward. 23rd, Jason Marshall. 24th is Matthias Reynolds. 25th is Barney Ward. 26th, Toby Sanford. 27th, Nick Hames. 28th, Brandon Bain. 29th, Zach Austin. 30th is last week's winner, Zachary Robinson. 31st is Jackson Brown. 32nd is Samuel McDonald. 33rd, Tyler Manson. 34th, Joshua Caloney. 35th is T.O. Bain. 36th, Tracy Moore. 37th, Mason Wood. 38th, Nicole Sanchez. 39th, Ashton Brab. 40th, Connor Breton. 41st, Thomas Reynolds. And Chris Rickenbaugh is in 42nd. So, actually, a surprisingly clean race so far. I bet that'll change in the future. Only pace car dives for pit road. And we're green. Green flag's back out. Eric Austin again gets a good jump. So far, he's led every single lap. Will that last? Will that last? Let's find out. Rob Thomas, he's got help from James King. Will he finally try and make a move? He has not tried anything on Eric Austin. Rob Thomas has been very close to Eric Austin, but has not tried anything on him. Getting closer. Oh, wow. And, oh, here he comes, Rob Thomas. And Michael Norman's going around fellow troubled driver James King to move in the 3rd place. But Rob Thomas will be the first person other than Eric Austin to lead at Darlington. Oh, wow, that was actually really close. Let's go, let's hold on a sec. Rob Thomas led that lap by 4 1/1000ths of a second. Michael Norman has now moved into 2nd place. This is his last race in that number 28 car. Here's the back of the field. There's Ashton Brab. He's not doing too well. Mason Wood just kind of struggled. Barney Ward hasn't really done much. Aaron Williams trying to move up. This hasn't really been the best of weeks for Aaron Williams. Tony Blazer, the points leader, is 15th. Decent run. Jack Dayton's in the top 10. He's had very tough luck in that 66 car. And Rob Thomas has started to pull away. And it looks like Norman's going to get a challenge from Josh Cullen, who is the fastest car on the racetrack. Well, by fastest lap he is. But here's Michael Norman just having a great run. He needs, like, it's not really gonna matter, unfortunately, since he's gonna be out of this ride at the end, after this race. Kyle Sosnowski is gonna take over this car from race 7 onwards. Also, I'd like to point out, after race 10, we will have the All-Star Race weekend. Now, this is the only series that will have an All-Star Race and a shootout. Just to point that out. There will be an open race, and there will be a fan vote. So keep that in mind. Here comes Josh Cullen. Josh Cullen's moving into 2nd place. I could definitely expect him to get in by either by the virtue of a win, a fan vote, or the open, because he's just an all-around great driver, and he has just got a ton of speed right now trying to get around Rob Thomas. And you can see he is being a lot more aggressive than Rob Thomas. He is looking to the inside, but he's not going to be able to make it work. The Australian driving for Junior Johnson, looking to get the lead and maybe the win. Rob Thomas, he's in the top 10 in points, so he could... Rob Thomas is top 10 in points, so he could use this run to move up in the championship. A win would especially be helpful for him, especially since he's already... And that would put him in the All-Star race. That would put him in both the special events, first runnings of the special events. That would put him in the All-Star race. He's already in for a Season 2 shootout because he got the pole for Bristol. Josh Cullen currently not in either of those, but I could see him coming. With his pole today, Eric Austin is now in the Season 2 shootout. And there you go! Cullen goes for the lead, and Rob Thomas is going to have pressure from Eric Austin, who's going to try and take second place away, and Cullen is just pulling away. And what a great way for these two drivers to end the season end their season at this time. Michael Norman's 4th and James King is 5th in what is their final starts of the season. Norman goes underneath Eric Austin. He's now in 3rd. Now he's going to try and chase down Rob Thomas. James King now tries to get around Eric Austin. It looks like that's going to work out just fine. Points leader Tony Blazer has now cracked the top 10. And here comes Michael Norman, trying to put the pressure on the number 4. Oh, he is. Oh, man. Rob Thomas slides up, and Michael Norman goes for the second position. He's going to have a good run off that turn, and Michael Norman moves into second place. This is a very tough racetrack. Joshua Caloney could be a factor later. It looks like Joshua Caloney could be a factor later in this race. It looks like as if maybe by around lap 40 he's going to get put a lap down. That car, I believe, does have some minor damage. I do believe that car has some minor damage. Thomas Reynolds has hit the wall. Single McDonald, the Daytona 500 champion, is 3rd in the point standings. This is not even close to what he needed. Just looking through here. T.O. Bain's got some rear end damage. And Thomas Mikacook is all the way back here. Why is he all the way back here? Well, that's a tough break. Brandon Baines moved up to 23rd place. Zachary Robinson is running 21st, I believe. Aaron Williams is 18th. Barney Ward is 19th. Ben Ward is in the 17th position. Actually, no, now he's in 16th. We're having some pretty good racing going on at Darlington. We're having some pretty good racing going on at Darlington. But hey, let's get the Halvoline onboard camera of Michael Norman. And green flag pit stops are now underway. Lap 47 is the 10 to go mark. Michael Norman's got to hold his own as Josh Cullen has entered the pit lane. And he is slowing down. Michael Norman now goes in the pit lane. Rob Thomas chooses to stay out. Here is a look at the pit lane. And, well, look here. It's feeding time at the zoo. Everybody's coming in. A lot of drivers are coming in. You can see the drivers that are not coming down, just racing along. Rob Thomas is coming in. And, doesn't look like anyone's gonna stay out. Let's see. Yeah, no one is staying out. There goes Josh Colin. Eric Austin is about to make his pit stop. And so is Rob Thomas. Colin could have a massive lead here. And he's going to go around Joshua Caloney. I believe he'll be a lap down. Oh wait, Colin is ranked as a lap down. Rob Thomas coming off the pit lane. Here. And there you go. Yeah, I think Josh Colin will be your new leader. Or, well, he's basically just going to take the lead back because he's been leading basically all race. This could be his chance. And yes, Josh Colin is back in P1. Second place, back in P1. Second place is Michael Norman. Third is now Tony Blazer. Wonderful pit stop by the 7 team. That's going to help him out in the points. Fourth is Emilio Navarre. Fifth, Rob Thomas. Sixth is Ben Ward. Seventh is James Qualls. Eighth is Zachary Robinson. How about the Hendrick crew? What a pit stop. Ninth is Nick Haynes. And 10th is Brandon Bain. Oh, he's got to be thanking the Bud Moore team for giving him a chance to run up front here at Darlington. However, the teams for Barney Ward, Peter Saviano, Seth Cole, Dion Scott, Eric Austin, and Rhett Yates are not going to be getting any honors here because they are just not doing. They just did not do too well. Where's James King? Oh, that pit crew's not going to be getting any honors either. James King is down to 16th now, as Josh Colin is. Did I see a caution? No, it's just me. There's Michael Norman trying to get around Ben Paul. That's gonna work out just fine. Wait, no, Ben Paul fighting back. That is good news for Josh Colin. Seeing them battling for position. Here comes Tony Blazer. Wouldn't it be something if the points leader got the win here today? Tony Blazer is just doing a great job in this series. I wouldn't be shocked if he walks out the champion. Well, look at Michael Norman right now. Let's go back to what we were doing. Wait, let's go back to what we were doing originally. Let's get the Havoline onboard camera of Michael Norman. Is that someone coming? That's James King. Oh, I think a tire might have went down. Well, that's a terrible break for James King. That's going to be a tough way to end the season. Go from the top 5 to 1 lap down due to a tire issue. And Michael Norman's gaining a lot of ground on Josh Colin right now. Norman's got to find a way around the lap car of Ben Paul. He's gonna do just that. Now it's just open. No! Wow, Ben Paul is. You gotta be kidding me. I think Ben Paul could be getting a warning for failing to failing to heed to the leaders or something. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he's just going extremely hard trying to get his lap back, but Michael Norman's trying to pass Josh Cullen for the lead, so I think Ben Paul's going way too hard. And not to mention, we're approaching 10 laps to go. Come on, can Norman get a run under the 20? Looks like it. Seems pretty good right now. And yes, Michael Norman will finally clear the 20 of Ben Paul. And so now he's got to proceed to chase down the 11 of Josh Cullen. Oh, he's up on a high line. That's James King trying to get his lap back. So now, once again, there's a lap car between the two. So far, the fastest lap still goes Josh Cullen. Oh, James King might actually be able to get his lap back. He is showing a... Wait a minute. No, he's showing us 2 laps down, so he's in contention to get 1 of his laps back. Man, talk about a tough break. Top 5 to last. But he is in contention. There's Corey O'Malley. Josh Cullen could be a little nervous here. And there goes James King. He's trying to get 1 of his laps back. Here at the back, Connor Breeden's getting around Chris Rickenbaugh. Samuel McDonald in 34th place. Barney Ward's all the way back in 32nd, and of course Peter Saviano just cannot catch a break. I think some of those crew members are going to be looking for a new job. Oh yeah, the team for Vivian Reynolds aren't getting any awards either. Although there are some teams that could be getting some awards. Hey, Jack Naden's now in the top 10. Aaron Williams. I'm talking about people like Aaron Williams, Brandon Bain, Zachary Robinson, Ben Ward, Emilio Navarrete. This is just... Oh, we got less than 10... Oh, we've got 9 laps to go now. When I hit the stripe, there's going to be 8 laps remaining. Here we go, 8 laps to go. Seven laps to go for Josh Cullen. Tony Blazer is now in the 2nd place. There's James King. He's only 1 lap down now, but it's not going to do him any favors. Alright, 6 laps to go now. Can Tony Blazer catch Josh Cullen? And if he does, can he do anything? And 5 laps to go for the Australian Josh Cullen. Tony Blazer does appear to be catching him. But will there be pit stops? I don't. That's a question I would like to be answered. Let's go up ahead. No, I don't see anyone going in for a pit lane. Wait! Josh Cohen's heading for the pits! This could be big! We're at pit stops with less than 10... We're at pit stops with 5 laps to go. Tony Blazer's now in the lead. That's 5 valuable bonus points for Tony Blazer. He is just doing really good week after week after week. Man, if the pit crew botches the pit stop, I'm telling you, a lot of the pit crew members will be looking for a job. There goes Tony Blazer. He's heading into the pit lane. We're going to look at Josh Colin. Rob Thomas leads a lap. Rob Thomas is now the leader of this race. Aaron Williams is in second. Got 3 laps to go now. Could one of these free drivers manage to stay out? Or Zachary Robinson or Jack Nathan or maybe Evan Gattuso? There goes Brandon Bain. He's got the pit. But Jack Nathan and Zachary Robinson are going to be able to stay out. I think Nathan's going to get some bonus points here. 2 laps to go. This is... Wow. Things are starting to get intense. But wait, Aaron Williams is ahead of Jack Nathan. Oh, that's because he's still up here. Could he get the win? Or will he have to pit for fuel? He's still on the racetrack. This fuel strategy could pay off for Aaron Williams. He's been saving fuel and he's going to take the white flag. Will he have to pit? And no! Off the final turn! You with pit strategy! Aaron Williams wins the Southern 500! Unbelievable! I wasn't expecting that. Pit strategy puts Aaron... fuel saving tactics are going to put Aaron Williams in victory lane. Jack Nathan of all people is second. Evan Gattuso third. Fourth is going... Oh, there's Josh Colin Port, who's going to finish 12th. Fourth is Eric Austin. 5th, Tyler Manson. 6th, Matthias Reynolds. 7th, Dion Scott. 8th, Corey O'Malley. 9th, Zachary Robinson. And 10th is going to be Barney Ward. Wow. Very, very interesting finish. Tony Blazer is going to get 15th. Michael Norman ends his season with 17th. Poor Brandon Bain's 20th. But, well... That's all we got. That's all we got for this. That's all we got for the Southern 500. Here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time.